go back into our circle.
Forming a circle creates a space of focus for the learners and makes them feel safe. As everyone faces in, eye contact is easy and their concentration can be held. Start off instructing them to hold hands. And once they're in a circle, tell everyone to take one step back so that they have more room to move, and then to drop hands.
Tell me something you can do with your fingers. Some movement. Click. Lauren, what else can you do? Snap.
A valuable part of learning through movement is the cognitive aspect. Thinking, verbally expressing and reflecting. Teachers can enhance the cognitive development of their learners by posing questions to them rather than just telling them what to do. Learners have to think for themselves and make their own discoveries. In this creative warming-up exercise, the teacher asks the learners to provide movements for different parts of the body.
Backwards, roll your shoulder forwards. How about the other shoulder? Roll it backwards and forwards. How about both? How about different directions? Ooh. What else can we do with our shoulders?
We can make circles.
Yes, we've just done circles. Shrugging, nicely shrugging. We can shrug the shoulders. One by one. How about your hips? What kind of circles with the hips? You can shake it. Let's go to the feet. What can we do with our feet?
We can make circles.
Flex and point. Everybody do that. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and what about the other leg? Now, glass jars are very hard, so I want you to imagine that you're trapped in a glass jar. So everybody get into your glass jar. You're trapped in your glass jar, and I want you to just start trying to press the sides of the jar away from you. You're going to work with your hands and your feet. It's very difficult because it's very small. It's even smaller. It's really small.
In this creative warm-up, the teacher has given the learners a visual image to explore. They are told that they are trapped in a glass jar that is very small and that they must push against the sides of the jar with their hands and feet in all directions, trying to make space for themselves.
It breaks, and now you're in a bigger glass jar. So you have to push further.
Then the jar breaks, and they find they are in a slightly bigger one. This is repeated with each jar becoming bigger than the last, encouraging them to extend their movements.
And then it breaks, and now it's really big. Try and touch all the sides of the glass jar with your hands and your feet. And now you really want to break it, so try and kick it and hike it. Strong.
Other useful images one could use is that learners are in a bubble or in a balloon.
And bang, it breaks, and you're free.
In this activity, the learners are exploring making circles with different parts of their bodies.
Try and do them as high as you can, as low as you can, all around.
They are also encouraged to use different levels and traveling movements. On the DVD, they are moving from one variation to another very quickly, but one should spend more time on each instruction, giving them a chance to really explore all possibilities.
All over the room, I want to see beautiful circles all over the floor. Use all the space. And now you're going to alternate. You're going to do a circle with your arm and a circle with the leg. And then a circle with the arm and a circle with the leg. You can try different ones. You can do in the air or on the floor. You can do small and big.
An extension of this activity is to select certain movements and join them together to create a sequence. Instruct them to choose one leg circle and one arm circle. Start with 2 and only add more if they display the ability to join movements and remember them.
1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to put the music back on, and I want you to just find one arm circle and one leg circle of your own and put them together. Just play around until you find it. And then keep repeating the same one. Show me again. 1, 1.
They could then work in pairs or groups, joining their movements together.
Okay.
Alternatively, the teacher could choose movements from watching them explore and put them together.
Outwards. So everybody go outwards. 1, 2, and then do the leg outwards 2. 1, whoops, 2. Then the other side, outwards. 1, 2, 1, 2. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Out. Outside the finger, out. Out. 1. Now in. Knee up. Good. Nice. We're going to do a warm-up. I'm going to teach you the steps. Who's ever been on a boat before?
In the warm-up you're about to see, the teacher has created a movement sequence based on visual images. In this particular section, the imagery is that of being on a boat. Refer to the notes for more detailed explanations of the steps and images used.
Far apart, reaching it. As you put your foot down, you go toe ball heel. We're going to do that for 8 counts. Okay, and then once we're getting over to the top of the boat, we go over the side. Push your hands onto the rail and switch your leg over. Then put your knee right up to your chest. 8 times, 6, 7, 8. Then once we're on the boat, we're going to clean the deck. So you take your mop and you wash.
The teaching of the steps on this DVD moves very fast, as the learners that you are watching have actually learned them before. Teachers should take time to teach each step, making sure it is repeated many times until the learners remember it and do it satisfactorily. When building a movement sequence, teach one step and repeat it until most learners display proficiency. Then teach the next step in the same way. Repeat the 2 steps together a few times. Teach another step, and then add it to the last 2, and continue in this way until they remember the entire sequence.
Yes. Then when you're in the sea, you're going to breaststroke. Don't forget to breathe. I want you to push the arms nice and strong through the water. Make sure that your knees bend in line with your middle toes. You didn't get your feet parallel. Okay, 8 of those. And then you can just have a rest, and you can just float on the sea. 5, 6, 7, 9, reach. We're going to pretend we're getting dressed. So the first movement, you're going to reach up to the ceiling. You're going to reach the other arm up to the ceiling. It's like you're putting your hands through the sleeves of your t-shirt. And then you're going to pull your t-shirt down nice and neat. Show me that again. Reach up, stretch the body. Stretch the body and then pull the t-shirt down neat. Okay.
As in the foundation phase warm-up, the teacher has created a movement sequence based on visual images. The theme here is getting dressed. Refer to the teacher's guide for explanations of the movements and visual images.
Jersey around the waist. Then we've got to put on some pants. Okay, so we're going to put one leg in, other leg in, and then pull your pants up. And try that again. One leg, get the knee right up. And when you pull your pants up, I want you to drop the head to uncurl through the spine. Yes. Nice. Then, what else must we put on after that? Shoes. Okay, so we're going to shake, and tie your shoelaces, stand up tall. Shake, tie your shoelaces, stand up tall. Shake, tie your shoelaces. Shake, tie your shoelaces. Then you're going to pick up your bag for school. So you're going to pick it up and put it on the shoulder. And then pick up your other bag and put it on your shoulder. And today you're taking 4 bags to school. And put it on your shoulder and pick it up and put it on your shoulder. Just make sure when you do the sideways, everybody do the sideways one for me. Don't stick the bum out, so the bum stays underneath. Just your head and your shoulders are floppy. Yes. Bend the knees and pick it up. Try it the other side. Bend the knees to pick it up. Just get those feet parallel. I see some of the knees are kissing. I want the knees to be in line with middle toes. Everybody just bend the knees. Check they're in line with middle toes. Now when you bend sideways, the knees must stay like that. Yeah, no kissing. Okay, that's better. All right. Here's the drums. 5, 6, nice and tall. I want you to think of pulling your belly button in, yeah, so that your tummy doesn't hang out on your lap. But relax your shoulders.
Chairs are invaluable teaching tools. By sitting on the chair, the learner can focus on what the upper half of the body is doing and not have to worry about balance. In small classrooms, whole dances can be created on chairs.
4 of those, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to reach forward. 1. Reach. Give it to me. Give it to me. My chocolate. My chocolate. And then you're going to push the garbage down into the garbage can to make space. You're going to push.
The teacher also uses imagery to enhance the learner's understanding of body alignment or actions. Teachers must try to choose imagery that is relevant to their learners' experiences and environment.
Fat tummies, long tummies. Fat tummies, long tummies. Let the head go and let the shoulders relax. And again, and again. And then we're going to roll down. So first let the head drop. Then the head's so heavy it takes you over. Everybody hang there for a minute, let me see. Let your knees open a little bit so that your body can roll through. And everybody will, Amanda, open the knees a little bit. But stay down. Yes. Now while you're hanging there, shake your head no. Say no with your head. Yes, that's good. Now say yes. Okay, so that your head's nice and relaxed. Now you're going to uncurl. Now your arms and your shoulders must be really heavy. Okay, so uncurl for 4. And 3, and 2, and 1, and then you can let the arms go out to the side. Sit up tall. Yes. Okay. Then we're going to do some feet. All right, so keeping the toes down. You do 1, and 2, and 3. Sit up tall. 4. Tummies in. 6, 7. Relax the shoulders. 8. Then we're going to extend the leg, and you flick off the flies. 2, 3, 4. 5, put the foot down flat afterwards, 7 and 8. Be careful when you kick. I want you to all just hold your leg there for a second. Don't let the tummy collapse. Sit up tall. Yes, you've got to work hard to sit up tall. 5, 6, 7, reach up. 2, get still. Forward, get into knee. Further, nice, and down. Push, make the ball hard.
Once the learners know the sequence, the teacher needs to move around among them to correct their movements and alignment. Teaching can not only be done from the front of the room, as the perspective of the body changes when looking from the front, side, or back.